Modular Icons was built from the real thing. Rare modular synths that shaped the sound of electronic music. Everything was sampled directly from vintage Moog, Buchla, ARP, and more, captured in detail, one knob turn at a time. The goal wasn't to emulate, it was to preserve the character and make it playable in a new way. You get the warmth and unpredictability of analog with the freedom of modern tools. I'm here at the Moogseum in Asheville, a place dedicated to the life and legacy of Bob Moog and the impact his ideas had on music, sound, and creativity.
One of the things that musicians could take away from Bob's approach to innovation and sound is just that open approach to creativity. He was really committed to providing the largest sonic landscape. Then it's up to the musician to find their voice within that sonic palette.
Right now we have the Voyager on this side of the keyboard in blue and Modular Icons over here in yellow. And I'm using Play Assist with the arpeggiator on to arpeggiate the Voyager. Being in this space surrounded by all these modular systems from Bob's world is a feeling on its own. I've personally always liked to touch something physical and tactile when I make music. Turning knobs, pushing buttons. I like to feel the movement of what I'm hearing. That's what Modular Icons really captures, is it gives you that same sense of exploration, and with the Control S Series keyboard, it just makes the plugin come to life.
My name is Michelle Moog. I am from Asheville, North Carolina, and I am the executive director of the Bob Moog Foundation and the Moogseum. We were inspired to start the Bob Moog Foundation really through the incredible response that we got when my dad was really sick. And before he died, we set up a page on the CaringBridge.com, and over 60,000 people logged on to that page in the first 7 weeks that it was up, and 20,000 people logged on the day that Dad passed away, and over 4,000 people left not just well wishes, but testimonials about how Bob Moog had changed their lives and in some cases even transformed their lives. So community is at the center of Bob Moog's legacy and electronic music. What really drove Bob Moog to create was first the musicians. He often talked about how much he loved working with the musicians, and they were really his guide, his beacon. But it was because the musicians were the translators of this transcendental music that helped create community wherever they played. And Bob felt very deeply about that, particularly about live music, how important live music was coming together in a community. So we definitely carry on that ethos at the Bob Moog Foundation and the Moogseum.
I built a custom MIDI template on the Control MK3 that lets me control any of the MIDI parameters from the Moog Voyager right here at my fingertips. If you want to learn more, check out the link in the description below. You don't need to own a wall of modular gear to feel connected to the world of sound or synths. Tools like Modular Icons let you explore that same space but in your own way, and that's what makes it exciting. I didn't know Bob. I never got to meet him. but his work changed the way we think about music. And not just me, the whole music world. He didn't just build instruments. He opened up new ways for people to express themselves, and that still shapes how we create today.
The goal of the foundation, Dr. Bob's Sound School and the Moogseum, is to inspire people of all ages to think more creatively about the world around them and to recognize that they can change the world in their own way through being inquisitive and persistence. So I think it's just the spirit of being uninhibited, being creative, being open, not being scared to try new things. One of the reasons that we collaborated with Native Instruments to create Modular Icons was to give people access to a variety of different incredible modular systems that they might not have access to themselves. And through that, we are giving them the chance to do this kind of endless sonic exploration of all these different modulars. The modulars themselves are so expansive, but when you are providing 10 or 12 different incredible modulars, people really have this immense palette to explore. And that kind of speaks to the rest of our work here as well. It's just wanting to give people all the resources we possibly can for them to explore in their own way, to shape in their own way, to create in their own way.